This watch I have right here was first purchased by your great-grandfather around the time of the First World War. It was bought in an old general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was made by one of the first companies to ever make wristwatches. You see, back then, people just carried pocket watches. It was first purchased by Private Doughboy Ryan Coolidge the day he'd set sail for Paris. Your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war. After he did his duty, he came home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off his wrist, put in an old coffee can, and in that can it stayed until a few years later your great-grandfather was called up for duty once again. This time they were fighting against the Germans. Your great-grandfather gave this watch to your granddad for luck. Unfortunately, his luck wasn't as good as his old man's, and Dane, who as a Marine was killed, along with all the other Marines at Battle of Wake Island. Granddad was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions of leaving that island alive, so 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your 22-year-old grandfather gave this watch to a crewman on the Air Force transport plane, a man named Monaki, a man he never met before in his life, to deliver to his infant son he'd never seen in the flesh. His dad's gold watch. 3 days later, your granddad was dead, but Monaki kept his word. After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother and gave to his infant son his dad's gold watch. This watch was on your dad's wrist when his plane was shot down over Hanoi, put in a goddamn North Vietnamese prison camp. He knew if those gooks ever found this watch, they'd take it away, confiscate it. The way your dad looked at this watch was your birthright. He'd be damned if any slope put his greasy yellow hand on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. One place he knew he could hide something: his ass. 4 long years he kept the watch up his ass. Till he died of dysentery, giving me the watch. I kept this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass another 5 years. Then after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give this watch to you.